All right. Well, if you're planning to spend any money on gifts or donations this holiday season, you definitely need to be mindful of Grinches trying to rob you of your holiday spirit and your holiday cash as well. Joining us now with more on some of the top scams that you need to be watching out for this holiday season is Neesha Hothi with the Better Business Bureau. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So you've got, I know, 12 different scams. I guess they're kind of like 12 days of Christmas here. But a lot of them are ones that we haven't seen before. You know, we know that the fraudsters are getting more and more intelligent.
Absolutely. I think the thing is there's scams year round, and obviously they increase around the holiday season because we're out shopping more, we're spending more, we're just doing more. And so it becomes a really easy time. We're also moving very quickly. And there are a few scams that kind of pop up that are more specific to the holidays.
Okay.
One of them that's interesting is you see it on social media a lot. It's a sister secret scam, or like kind of basically it's a pyramid scheme. So you're saying, hey, get a gift for someone else, and they might pull you in by saying, hey, we're this group online. It could be a business group, it could be a mom's group, like we should do something for one another and expand it, or it's do something for a stranger in need, and you think you're doing something lovely, right? But what's really happening is, well, firstly, it's a pyramid scheme. As soon as the recruiting stops, someone's left holding the bag, so someone's not going to get something. And then the other is that you're giving out your personal information to strangers, essentially. So your name, your address, you might be buying from a set group, like maybe it's all Tupperware, it's all candles. Who's gaining from that, and where is your money going? And so just be really mindful. I know we want to do good for others, and there's lots of ways to do that, but be careful that you're not giving out too much of your personal information. Yeah,
and maybe it might be good just to know these individuals personally before you're gifting to them.
Exactly.
All right. You know, a lot of people, myself included, we rely on gift cards, giving them away to family members and friends for Christmas, but I know there's a scam for gift cards as well.
So this is interesting. We saw this for the first time last year, and it's unique and it's very smart. So what it is that they're taking a gift card off the rack and taking the barcode from the back and putting it on another one. And how easy that, it seems so much more complicated than it is, but with label makers and, you know, quick apps where you take a picture and you print it off, it's actually not that difficult. And the reason they're doing this is because you're not likely to really examine that gift card when you're buying it. You run into the drugstore, you quickly grab something, out you go. What you've done is you've loaded another gift card, the one that's in their hands. So they've just swiped it, empty gift card in their mind. Yours is the next one on the rack, and you've loaded a different gift card. And so they're going to use it. So they're basically tracking. They're assuming that it's high traffic season. You're going to buy something quickly, that the next one will get bought, and they just check for it and then they use it before your recipient even knows that they have an empty gift card.
So considering that, is that something that retailers should be mindful of and maybe not keep those gift cards in reach of customers where you actually have to ask for it before you get it?
Yeah, I mean, that's one part of it. The thing is that what we say to consumers, because we can only really control and encourage what you do, is to really examine your item, right? So if you see it on the back, if you see a sticker, that's something questionable. If it's untampered, great. But if there's a secondary label on the back, that's the time. And so if you don't catch it at the register, you won't catch it at all.
Okay, so it's like almost like another layer.
Yeah, it's just
for that
second sticker. Yeah.
All right, and another thing that people need to watch out for is anything fake websites, fake, I guess, social media kinds of scams. So what are you seeing there?
So this we see all year round, and it's called a phishing scam, essentially, and they're pretending to be someone that they're not. And what it is you'll get an email or a text message or even just a pop-up ad, and that's a little bit different, but it says, hey, like, you know, this great deal, or it's pretending to be your favorite retailer. And there's a few ways to be mindful and to check for it. So check the email address. Is it the legitimate, correct email address? Are there extra characters and letters that don't make sense? Is the logo clear? Is it a little bit off? Is it a little bit blurry? Why? Because that would never happen from a formal, you know, email. If you're asked to pay something, that you have a bill of some sort, make sure you go back to the retailer or the, you know, shipper, etc., and make sure. And anything that seems too good to be true, like, really put your red flags up. If it's the hot item, if it's the gaming system that everyone is going for, and you see it on a steep discount that you haven't seen anywhere else, well, why is that, right? You're unlikely to get the item that you think you're going to get.
Yeah. You're hoping for the best, but so are the scammers. So, Neesha, thank you so much. And I know that you have people can go to the Better Business Bureau website for more information.
Absolutely. So BBB.org has information on only scams year round, but also this time of year, the ones that are prevalent. And if you do encounter a scam, go to bbb.org/scam tracker. I say it's like calling the radio when you see traffic on the road or a car accident. You're protecting the next person. Do the same thing here.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. And stay with us. We still have lots more to come here on Global News Morning. We'll be right back.